everyone, welcome or welcome back. Today we're hopping back into Mass Effect 2. Last time we finished playing the tutorial. We did a mission where we went to go get information about why these human colonies are just disappearing out of the blue. Cerberus ended up sending us on that mission, and I'm still not 100% sure how I feel about them. I don't trust them, I want my squad back, and there's a whole lot of anxiety. But we have a lot of missions in our journal, and I'm ready to conquer them with you all and see what this story brings. So let's get to it. Alright, so in terms of assignments, we have this Normandy crash site assignment where our baby, our OG Normandy, crashed. So I'll definitely want to go to the site and see what that's about. Maybe bring us some closure for the events that transpired in the very first part of this game. I could use some closure, so that might be nice. Then we have this other one, Project Firewalker. Cerberus Project Firewalker has reported that a survey ship has gone missing near the planet Siona. The ship was carrying researchers and a prototype planet-side exploration vehicle that went missing. Cerberus has asked that the vehicle be recovered and that any signs of the whereabouts of the researchers be reported. Alright, well, that's a thing that Cerberus wants us to do, so we'll put that on the back burner for now. Other missions, we have a ton. An actual ton. So I'm just gonna quickly read through all of these and kind of see what we want to do first and see if there's like, I don't know, something that points us in the right direction. So we have a Stop the Collectors, but I know that we need info from the scientist before we do that one, so it's not that one first. Then we have the Master Thief, Kasumi Gato. So these are all dossiers of all of our potential squad mates that I guess we have to meet, and we have to tell the elusive man who we want on our team or something. So she's awaiting rendezvous with Shepard on the Citadel. Okay, so this person is on the Citadel. That's good to know. Okay, and then we have this person called Zaid Masani, an expert in both personal and small unit combat, unparalleled mercenary soldier and bounty hunter, known for a willingness to get the job done no matter the cost. He's giving Rex vibes. Zaid Masani is without a doubt the most feared mercenary and bounty hunter in the galaxy. Okay, but like, have you met or not Rex? Because I'm not sure. His services have been retained by Cerberus at extremely high cost. He's currently awaiting pickup on Omega. Okay, so he's on some planet called Omega. So he's like a hitman for Cerberus, basically. This is a mission for the Council on the Citadel. So that's something to consider. Okay, then we have the Professor. So this is Dr. Morden Solis. He's a biological weapons expert, which it kind of is giving the sense that the collectors are using some kind of biological weapon on humans, so he should have some input. Light weapons training with Solarian Special Task Group. Okay, so he can kind of hold his own a little bit, and he's also very smart. Dr. Morden Solis is a Solarian biological weapons expert whose technology may hold the key to countering collector attacks. He's currently operating a medical clinic in the slums of Omega. So he's at Omega 2. Like the Merc. He's in Omega. Okay, so that might be like a two-stop shop kind of big deal. Dr. O'Keir. Oh, he has familiarity with collector technology. Interesting. Okay. Brilliant and brutal Krogan warlord who fought in the Krogan rebellions, Dr. O'Keir has become obsessed with saving the Krogan people from the genophage and is believed to have contacted the collectors in an attempt to gain technology to that end. He's currently in a Blue Suns camp on Corliss, though the nature of his relationship with the mercenary group is unknown. And we have an Archangel, small unit tactical expertise, omni-tool expert, and noted sniper. Archangel is a mercenary commander whose operations are noted for their technical expertise and strategic brilliance. He is responsible for high-profile attacks on gang leaders on Omega and can likely be found there. Okay. So, there's so far 3 people that we can find on Omega. So that might be where we go first. Jack, just Jack. Exceptional biotic ability, they're a criminal, and they're in custody, okay. The most powerful human biotic ever encountered. Very little additional data regarding Jack is available, except that the subject has a history of violence. Wow, okay. Alright, so it seems like maybe Omega will be the first place to go, because it looks like there's a lot of missions that happen there. But before we go to Omega, I want to go to the Normandy crash site, because I personally feel like I need some closure. So, let's try to go there first. But honestly, before we go anywhere, I want to go explore this new Normandy and see what it's all about. Who are you? Yeoman Chambers.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Kelly. No.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Is she flirting?
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
That's very nice. I like that.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
You're very loving. Goodbye. You're naive.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Oh, that's sweet. At least she's happy to be a part of a team that is run by Shepard, which is a good sign.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
I think she might be flirting. I'd drop you.
I might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Ooh,
Now
we're-
that's an enticing thought.
Oh,
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
We're flirting. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, Kelly.
I better go.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe we'll talk later.
You better go, because things are getting hot and steamy up on the new Normandy. Holy moly. So, is there like a Presley on this ship? Like Rip Press. I'm very sad that he's gone, but like, is there one of him? Or is that Edie now? I don't know. Let's talk to Edie, see what she has to say.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
Okay. Bye, Edie. Ah. There's a lot of decks. Okay. So deck 1 is the captain's cabin, so that's us. We're currently on deck 2. Apparently Jacob is here someplace. And then the crew's quarters is on deck 3. Miranda's on that deck. And then engineering, there's nobody there yet. Okay, so let's try to find Jacob on this deck. I want to go to my room as well. Okay, let's stay here and try to find Jacob. Jacob, yoo-hoo! Where are you? Up here. Joker's up here. Let's see what Joker has to say. Oh, Edie's right next to him. Stop that. I feel like they are going to bicker like an old married
Edie, we have a green light on that
couple.
switchover.
Oh. He's talking to her. She's not answering. Are they in a fight? Uh-oh.
Can you
It's already
believe this,
happening.
Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
That's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Ah.
Yeah, you were such a downer.
You know what? Maybe we need some of Joker's optimism right now because...
Yes, Shepard.
Let's talk about you.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
You and Joker. So, what's your relationship like?
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Okay. Joker is great. I love that man.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Restricted? We're the commander of this ship. We should be well aware of everything that goes on.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
She doesn't even know?
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
That is indeed impressive.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances, or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
The elusive man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
I don't like it. He's like a fly on the wall, and it makes me uncomfortable.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
That might be good to know if we ever have to disable her. Hopefully we don't. But, you know, information is never a bad thing.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Bickering like an old married couple. Love to see it. She kind of has like a bit of an attitude. Like, I can tell that Edie's not gonna take any shit, you know?
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
Of course it's classified.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
Okay, so that's Miranda.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
A block.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
Ay, ay, ay. I don't like this.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Can she tell me anything?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from
Yeah, she
answering
can't
that
tell me
question.
anything.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
Alright, bye Edie. You are of
That's
no
all for now.
help to
Logging
me.
you out, Shepard.
Alright, let's try to find Jacob. Where's Jacob? Maybe he's through this door over here. Edie's over there too. weapons locker. Okay, so what do I have? 2 options? I don't think I have much in my inventory right now, so I'll leave that. Wonder what that is. Okay. Oh, Jacob. Ah. Ah.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
That's nice. Bringing you wasn't my choice.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
Issues?
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
Do
A
tell.
lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I appreciate your honesty. Glad to have you aboard.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
That's
Likewise,
sweet.
Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
That's nice. He seems nice. Okay, what's this way? Tech labs, briefing comm room.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Okay, Edie, thanks.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Quantum what?
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, 2 subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
It sounds very secure that way. Like there's only one link.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one link to each world.
Very secure.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Okay. So I think we're done on the first floor. So let's head back to the elevator and see if we
Commander,
can talk.
you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I have a private terminal, Kelly?
Earlier when we spoke, you were very open with me. I like that, but I hope I didn't come across as too flirty. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
I mean, I liked it.
You're very charming, Kelly.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual. Anyway,
Interesting.
how may I help you, Commander?
You told me that I have a message. How's the
Is
crew?
there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Maybe my private terminal's in my room. Okay, bye.
That'll be all.
Take care.
Quantum entanglement is indeed secured, no man in the middle. Yeah, that's what it seems like. And it's sketchy that they require that level of security. Can't let that, fly by without realizing, but... Let's go to our room. I want to see what it looks like. Edie's in our room too?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
It's very nice. I feel kind of weird that Edie's literally everywhere, because can she listen in on everything and report it back to the elusive man? Like, I feel like I'm constantly being watched. Like, there's no area, like, even in my own room, there's no place for me to not be watched by Cerberus. And I hate that. I don't like it. That's Caden! Look at him! Cutie. I like that we have a picture of him. Shepard's private terminal. But, like, how private is it really? I feel like nothing's private. Check the status of your team. View your upgrades. Read your new messages. Read your archive messages. Okay, let's check the status. Miranda and Jacob. Wow, there's a lot of spots here. Our squad feels like it's gonna be massive, potentially. Okay. Info. Her loyalty is normal. Okay. Oh. Okay, we'll keep her like that. Jacob. His loyalty is normal. And he only has one appearance. Poor Jacob. Doesn't have any more looks. Review your upgrades. Upgrades improve your squad members' powers, your weapons, and your ship, making mission success more likely. Acquire new upgrades by finding them on missions, purchasing them from stores, or research them using a research terminal. Wow, okay, that's new. Unread messages. Oh god. Oh, there's a lot. Okay. Oh, Anderson sent us a message. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. What? That, like, we're forced to work for Cerberus because they brought us back to life when we didn't even ask for it. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is from the elusive man. Shepard, we've reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may know the name. Zaid has been involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations in Terminus systems, and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You'll find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee, I've taken care of that. What, you want to thank you? Oh, from Hackett! Commander Shepard, our scans in the Amada system have turned up something we thought you should see. The final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. Oh, that's beautiful. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to walk on the site. That's so nice, Hackett. Oh my gosh. See, he's not judging me. He's not judging me. Ugh. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes' families might find some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. Oh, absolutely. Okay, we're going there first, because I need this in my life. This is also from the Elusive Man. Ugh. Shepard, it occurred to our armor technicians that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent by a hood that Cerberus issues to its covert operatives. It has additional microframe functions that you may like. The hood is in your quarters. Why? Are people out to get me? Hello? One of our cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology, and I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized, enough that I can't divulge operational details over this channel. You'll find them on the Planet I Typhon system in the Phoenix Massing Cluster. Please use care. Well, he's asking too much of me. Oh, it's DLC. Okay, so I guess that can wait. We recently had an incident involving the Geth at one of our outposts in Skillian Verge. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operatives waged a highly successful battle against the Geth scouting party and credited their success to a new advanced electrical attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since their unit is being reassigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. Oh, that's what was on the counter, I think. The weapon is called an arc projector. I sent it to the Normandy's armory, so you can examine it for yourself and use it if you deem it worthy. It's gone through plenty of tests and indicates it overloads kinetic barriers and synthetic enemies particularly well. But laboratory demonstrations are a poor substitute for actual field reports. We know it works. Now we want to see what it can do in the right hands. If all goes well, we'll use your tactics to train other operatives. Okay. How about let's just stick to what we know. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna keep that there because I'm gonna have to read it again at some point. Okay. That's our little terminal though. That's good to know. And then we got our trophies and we got our Caden. Oh gosh. Now we have like a lot of more stuff that just got put into our journal. Okay. What's over here? Oh, some wine. Very nice. Music. Look at this bed. Nice bed. Cool. Okay, and now I can change my armor and like appearance again over here, which is nice. Okay, that's cool. It's like a little closet. Alright. Very cool. Very cool. I like our room. I don't like the ease here, but I like it nonetheless. Okay. Now we'll go see Miranda. Wow, this ship is big. This ship is really big. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Yikes. Can I talk to you? No. Okay. Let's talk to this guy, Mess Sergeant Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC,
lot of jobs.
plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
Jeez. That's a lot.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time.
Yikes.
This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. through the cracks.
Oh no.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
Not the butt puckers.
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
How can I help?
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Happy to
If I
help.
head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
So I guess over the past 2 years, I mean, the Citadel must be functional. So they must have done a lot of repairs. That's good. Alright, bye-bye.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
The gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Officer. Is Dr. Chakwas here? She is. So that means that she's working with Cerberus too.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I like her. She's so sweet. Yeah, why are you here though? Like,
I'm shocked.
why?
You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Oh. Why, leaving the Alliance?
After you've been with the Alliance for years, why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
She lives for adventure.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you,
I like that.
on a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
I hope that we're not fooling ourselves saying that, like, yeah, they're kind of around and they're supplying us with everything, but we do things on our own terms. I want that to be the case, but I'm skeptical.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I love her. I'm so happy she's here. Yay! Okay. Do you need anything?
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing were my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Cerberus ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll get you another one.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
That's okay. It's worth it for you.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Ah, I'm so happy. Find Brandy. Happily.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Why is everything restricted? I could roam around freely on my Normandy. This isn't my Normandy, and I'm sad about it. I could go to every nook and cranny of my Normandy.
Commander, what can I do for you?
What exactly are your duties aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the Elusive Man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the Elusive Man, updating our status.
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks and structure similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there, but not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the Elusive Man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the Elusive Man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
I mean, Shepard's capable of, like, anything. But I just don't want to be doing it in the name of Cerberus. You know what I mean?
What can you tell me about the Elusive Man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions. Even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Can I ask everything here? Yeah.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Elusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Oh. So, she was basically tortured before he found her. And she was young when he found her. Oh boy, I don't like the dynamic. I mean, I'm happy that she's not in that situation anymore and she got out when she did, but he seems like a very, like a convincing type of person, that he can convince you that what he's doing is the right thing, especially when you're so young. I don't know.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
So you're perfect?
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Oh boy.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
You know, she said that she was more than happy to extinguish any doubts that I had with Cerberus, or she's done none of that. That whole conversation has not helped me in the slightest overcome any of the uneasiness that I get when... Men's restroom. Can we go inside?
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
Well, why can't I be here? Ugh, Edie's always freaking
Port
watching,
observation deck
man.
is closed until needed.
Absolutely just added more concerns, 100%. Why is Edie always
Access
watching?
to life support is restricted.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
That's sweet. Well, we'll do what we can to stop them. Promise. You gonna say anything about me being in here, Edie? Huh? Huh?
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
I don't like that I'm restricted to where I have to go on my own ship. Exactly, I'm the captain. I could go anywhere. Or at least I should be able to go anywhere. I think I went everyone on this floor, though. Let's check the 4th floor. Monitoring station.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds. Access to this room is currently restricted.
You know, I'm getting kind of sick of you, Edie, honestly. Okay, so we got an engineer Donnelly on this ship.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
Shape up.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
Oh my gosh.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
That's so frustrating. They just want to take the easy way out. It's so frustrating.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the Collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
Interesting. So, the Alliance has made me out to be, like, out of my mind and delusional? Well, that's rude.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. They'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
They seem cool.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech.
much.
In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Well, I'm going to Omega, so maybe I can find them for them.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Oh yeah, okay. So, it looks like we got some more, like, small assignments. So, the brandy for Dr. Chakwas, the special ingredients for the chef. That's something that we can deal with later. And then this part for those people. Okay. Cool. Lots to do, lots to do.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you she would.
Oh, that's sweet. Of course I would. Gotta meet everybody. Wow, this engine room looks so much more different than the one from Mass Effect 1. It's wild. Okay. That's locked. What's this? That's the elevator. What's this? Is this just the other way? Yeah, okay. That's locked. Alright, let's use the elevator. We'll go back to here. Alright. I think we talked to everybody. So, I think... No, the first place I want to go is the Normandy crash site. So we're gonna do that first. And then we can do other stuff. But I need closure, so... did it say where we have to go? Alcara, Armada Omega Nebula, and explore the crash site of the SSV Normandy. Armada. I was like super
No
down.
messages for you, Commander.
Okay, thanks, Kelly. I was super down to go to the Citadel and like see Captain Anderson and like let him know that I'm alive and everything. But if he's being all judgy on something that I really can't control at the moment, I don't think I want to deal with him right now. So instead, we'll go do what Admiral Hackett sent us a message about, because he's such a nice guy. Oh, that's cool. It tells us like what missions are associated with this place. That's very cool. I like that. Sharabaric, 40%. Okay. This is a fuel depot. It's interesting. This is something else. This is Armada. Oh. I move. I don't click? Interesting. What's that? Can we explore it? How do you explore it? Maybe we'll do that later. Let's go here.
We must purchase more fuel or use a mass relay, Shepard.
Buy fuel. That's pretty cool. Okay. Didn't have to do that before. Alright. Kind of flying the Normandy. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so we're in the Omega Nebula. We were in Shabaric, which has all of these, and then there's this, and this. Okay. So if we go over here. Oh no. Can you back up a little bit? Okay. Wow, that used a lot of fuel. Alright, into the system. Okay, so Alcara is where the Normandy crash site was. Oh my gosh. But I want to see what this planet is. But I don't think I'll have enough fuel. That's so interesting. This like exploration system is way different. Okay. Alcara, here we come.
I have detected an anomaly.
Okay. What the heck? Scanner results. Hold the right mouse button to scan for minerals. Launch probe. How do I know where I'm supposed to launch it? Doesn't look any different. Follow the white indicator on the rectangle. Find the anomaly. Oh.
Probe away. Scans have found something.
Anomaly detected. Scans confirm the wreckage of SSV Normandy on the planet's surface. No life signs or mechanical activity is detected. Stable landing zone located amid the crash site. Alright, let's go. Normandy. This is putting me in my feels. Oh my gosh. Normandy. I mean, it feels like it's totally desolate around here. Like, I don't think we need our gun out. Is that the Mako? Oh my gosh. They fixed the Mako after it went through the mass relay into the Citadel. They fixed it and now it's here. Oh, pretty. It's like an aurora. Where do I put my gun away? I don't want it. I don't want it. Okay, there we go. Just holster it. So, is there a map? Or we're just gonna randomly try to look for things? I guess we'll just run around and try to find things. Dog tag. Collect. Alright, we got 1 out of 20. Robert Felwa. I think that's what it said. Okay, so we just need to look for things that are sparkling. We have to find 20 of them. Music is so somber, yet beautiful. Press F to place the monument. Wait, I don't want to place a monument just yet. Ah! Oh, don't make me cry now, please. Oh, the emotions. Alexei Dubiansky. There's too many emotions with this game. Okay, I'm not placing the monument yet. I want to find all of these people and then we can do it as the last thing. Helen M. Lowe. I am getting emotional. I'm like trying to laugh it off, but this is actually painful. Monica Nicolesco. It's painful, like, finding all of these dog tags of all of the people that served alongside you on the ship. I loved our ship. This new ship is not the same. It's really not. Orden La Flamme. I'm butchering these names. I butcher names in real life, so I apologize. I'm trying my best. German Barrett. Barrett? German Barrett. The music just... It's incredible how, like, Hector Emerson. It's amazing how music can really make you feel emotions. The atmosphere, the music, all of it is just... it's incredible. The fact that we're alone is so fitting. Like, throughout Mass Effect 1, whenever you left the ship, you brought somebody with you. And it wasn't just two people. I mean, it wasn't just one person, it was two people. And the fact that we're off this new ship, but we're alone, is so poetic. And because it feels that way, you know? Silas Crosby. How do I get up there? This is a very heavy mission. Harvey J. Gladstone. The fact that we only found 9 of them so far. There's so many. There's so many. Where we spent so much time marking out our travels. Oh, there's multiple places that we can place monuments. Okay, I'll come back. I'll come back. I'm sure we're not gonna find all of them on one go either, and we'll have to kind of go back. Presley's journal? Oh my gosh. Spoke to the commander about this. All these damned aliens aboard the Alliance's most advanced ship, I just don't trust them. Especially that damned Asari and Aquarian. What does Shepard think? This is a zoo? Ugh, I knew that's how he felt. I tried to explain to him, like, and tried to have him see a different way of thinking, but ugh. Blah 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 blah. With the Quarian, it seems she's on some kind of pilgrimage trying to improve the lot of her home ship. I can understand that. I would babysit my children or anything, but if she has to be on board, I suppose that's not too bad. Oh wait! Okay! Is he coming around? Blah 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 blah. For a while now, and I'm taking a look back at past entries in this journal. I blank how blind I was at the time. I came on this ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy. Shepard brought all these aliens on board, and there's no way we could have accomplished what we did without them. I am proud to say, die for any member of this crew, regardless of what world they were born on. Presley! I'm so proud. Oh my gosh. I am so happy that this is the memory that I'm being left with for him. I have such pride for him right now. Oh my gosh. I salute you, Press. You kept the Normandy safe for as long as you could. I cannot tell you how many times I'm having to actively fight back tears right now. Like, this is such pain. This is such pain. Oh, that's my helmet. It's my helmet. Let's keep it in our room. Oh, this is so painful. Jamin Bakery. There's nothing really over here. Oh, don't get stuck now. There's nothing we could do with this crate. Guess not. Find the other dog tags. Dog tag. Mandira ramen. Talitha Dravin. This is where Joker used to sit. Thank goodness he's still around. Thank goodness we still have him. He's sitting in the same spot, but on the new Normandy. I had a hard time finding all the tags on my first play. Yeah, I could definitely see how it would be hard to find all of them. Especially because there's not really like a map that you can follow the arrows to them or anything. Rosamund Draven. All of these flashbacks are kind of just bringing me back to like happier times, you know, when like everything was good. Abby Shek Pakti. I mean, we were fighting a massive threat, but at least we were all together, you know? This is very emotional. Oh, can we like vault? No. I was hoping that we could, like, vault. But we can't, so let's see if there's a way around there. Oh, how do I get up? Not even quite sure how many we found. Maybe like 14. Still have a good amount to find still. I really want to find all of them before I put the monuments up. These fragile crates. What are they? I wish I could open them. Trying to look for anything shiny. I think this is where we got the flashback of Ashley. I think we've been here already. See any in here? Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that there's none around here, and if there's not, I'll place the monument so then we know that we've looked here and there's none in this area. Okay, I don't see any here, so I'm gonna place the monument. Wow. See what our journal says. Okay, we still gotta look for them. Raymond Tanaka. Oh, could I only place one monument? But there was multiple areas that I could have put it. Okay. That's fine. I put it by Ashley. It's fitting. Caroline Granado. Marcus Rieko. Thank you so much for your help. strawberry. Okay, I see another crate up there. Oh, we found all of them. Carlton Tux. Okay. 20 out of 20. We got them all. Complete. Okay. We put up the monument. We've gathered everyone's dog tags so their families can have closure. And we have to leave this Normandy behind and continue on. What's going on? I'm so confused. What is happening? Oh. I had to return like this. A monument has been placed at the last resting place of the SSV Normandy on Alkira, and the families of all missing crew members have been notified of their ultimate sacrifice. Also, our helmet was recovered. Alright, mission complete. So let's get some resources.
Probe launched. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
This is so interesting. I assume it's gonna, like, beep at me when... Oh, no, I have to look to my right. It's the noise.
Launching probe. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
Ah. Cool. Oh.
Launching probe.
Pretty cool. It takes much longer than the original way.
Probe launched. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
It actually makes me feel like I'm doing something.
Probe launched.
Ooh, this is a hot zone.
Probe away.
Oh, whoa.
Launching probe.
Nice. Poor planets are not worth scanning, in my opinion. Oh, it says scanner results poor. Ah. Interesting. Okay, I didn't even realize that. Makes sense. So even if you do find something, it's not going to be that much stuff.
Launching probe.
What are these resources used for? You can just say spoiler if it's a spoiler, but if it's not really a spoiler, I'm curious.
Launching probe.
Research stuff? Okay. That's it. I'm done. Okay. Good. Okay, good is good. Oh no! I have 0 probes. Oh. I thought those probes were for that specific planet. I thought each planet had their own probes. Whoops. Okay, well, we'll have to get more probes from somewhere. Okay.
Only half our fuel remains.
Oh no, I overshot. Is the fuel system in this one? Where's the fuel station? Oh yeah, it's over here. Okay, good. Okay. So we need to get probes, and I think we buy probes at the fuel depot too. Mass relay, Omega 4 relay. Omega, built in the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original elegant design has given way to haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. There's no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was one. Alright, let's dock. This is a very interesting looking planet. Well, I don't have much of a squad selection, so you guys are coming with me. Okay, Jacob has 3 points to spend, so... he's still not loyal to me. So we'll do his pull. And Miranda will do her Cerberus officer. I like this one. Because it gives a entire bonus to our whole squad. Not that most likely when I have other people, maybe I won't be taking her as often, but still. For now, it works. Okay. Oh wait. Shepherd, choose. Okay. Exit. I don't know what I did. Hopefully it was fine. I feel like I didn't give myself my points.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Relax.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife now.
Who's this Arya person?
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Okay, got a lot to do, so I guess let's get to it. Ready, guys? Oh, this is the person.
Shut it.
Saeed? Excuse me? Oh, boy. He is ruthless.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Oh yeah, we have a galaxy to save.
Just straight up welcome aboard? I want to know more about this person. He seems intense. Who's your friend?
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
He's not mine. He's not my man. I guess welcome aboard.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
Arrangement? No.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
Okay.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
Oh. Like he was gonna get far.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Okay. So we got another mission, which we should probably do before we go to the collectors, I guess, because he said to get it done first. Okay. So I guess that was the mission for him, and that's done. He's on our team. Okay, so that was simple enough. Okay. Apex Omni Tools, Solar Electronics, Afterlife. Let's do some exploring first. What is this? Marketplace, apartments. Lower section. Let's look at that. Okay. So, I think I want to go to the marketplace to see if we can find that piece for the ship that they were asking about. Get that mission done.
Memorial Plaza on Elysium was voted this year's hottest wedding location. Under Admiral Hackett's orders, money raised from wedding fees goes to funds for...
I feel like I should learn my lesson and save.
End it now.
There's a lot of Batarians here. Okay, there's like a food court and stuff.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
Convince me to shop here?
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can. But don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
Okay, cool.
You're back. You must have seen something you like.
I don't even know
human colony of Freedom's Progress has
have.
generated a swift but confused response.
Okay.
Aid vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors.
Okay. Small ship model of a Turian cruiser. That's cute. Weapon upgrade. Improved sniper rifles. Titillating alien magazine. Interesting. Reduces the delay before shields start regenerating by 10%. That could be nice. Some armor. Okay, I don't want to be spending money because I don't know how much that thing that they want costs.
Become involved in a purely human matter.
So let's try to find another store maybe that has the thing I'm looking for. What the heck is going on over here? Amps. Hello. Okay, not selling. I don't need food. Emporium, market, salvage. Maybe it's the salvage place around the corner. Harriet's Emporium. Let's see, what do you have? Visor increases headshot damage by 10%. A model of a Geth ship. Why do I want that? That brings back bad memories. Hack module, armor. Okay, not what I'm looking for.
Tentatively excited.
I love these
Welcome,
guys.
human. What can I get for you?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
Oh, he's so nice. I love that species. I think they're the elk core, if I remember correctly. Okay, where is this Ken salvage store? Is it up here? VIP only.
What do you want?
What's behind this door?
VIP section of the club. For those with the right name. Do you want something?
I want it.
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind of place. Afterlife's main floor has lots of drinks and great music.
Okay, fine. I can be the life of the party, though, you know, if you let me. Where? How do I get to Ken's cell?
Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You and you.
Oh my gosh! The only people listening to him are humans! Ay, ay, ay.
Commander Shepard. She uncovered Saren's plan, defeated the Geth army, and died in the final days of the fight. Or did she? Witnesses report seeing her alive on Omega.
Oh my gosh, word spreads fast.
Inquiry is investigating a group known as Cerberus in light of charges made by one Corporal Toombs.
Word spreads fast.
Cerberus scientist.
Aha, Ken! I've been looking everywhere for you.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
Maybe we can cut a deal.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harriet.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harriet's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Why does Harriet control your prices?
Harriet made me swear not to undercut it, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
He was bragging about how his stuff is the cheapest there is. That's because he's threatening other people to keep their prices low. Interesting. I could pay your way, I'll have a talk with Harriet. I mean, let's try to help this guy out. He seems like he's just trying to get on his way. He's come in to a bit of bad luck.
I could go talk to Harriet for you. Get him to ease up.
I won't stop you. If you can convince him to lay off, then maybe I'll get off this station after all. His shop's up the ramp, near where Marsh sells his goods. Anything you can do will be much appreciated.
Alright.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale. And thank you.
Let's see if he has the thing that I want. Yes, he does. The T6 FBA couplings. The It's so cheap already. I could buy it just as is. But let's help this guy out.
The Systems Alliance Parliamentary Subcommittee for Transhuman Studies has awarded reparations for bionics suffering complications from L2 implants.
Back up we go.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams, who died fighting Saren on Vermeer, was posthumously awarded the Solarian Silver Dagger and Viturian Nova Cluster.
Oh, beautiful.
And
She deserves it.
end is not.
Harriet, I need to have a word.
The Turian government is considering further reparations.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
Could work with that Quarian.
Tell me about your deal with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious. If I had made such a deal, I would certainly not be inclined to discuss it. Accusatory. I don't understand how it is any concern of yours.
Why does he have like some type of cigar floating near his mouth? So bizarre.
What if you and I make a deal? You let him set his own prices, and I won't break your legs.
With barely contained terror, you drive a hard bargain, human.
I haven't even started.
Resignation. Very well. I will release the Quarian from his promise. Conciliatory. To show there is no ill will, I offer you a discount on my own wares.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
Okay, bye.
Later today, we interview Counselor Anderson. A tireless former soldier has put down his guns to
End is not.
numerous trade treaties.
We're talking about Anderson, but I can't exactly do it.
A council inquiry has concluded that a combat BI that went rogue on Luna was not intentionally upgraded to full AI status. Alliance members have maintained that the BI was for combat testing purposes only. Given these findings, it is unlikely any charges will be filed.
Alright, Ken, you solved your problem.
I heard you spoke to Harry. Thank you so much. At this rate, I'll be off the station in no time.
Good for you.
Take care of yourself.
You too.
Okay, I'm gonna buy from you now. Oh, shoot.
What do you need?
No, I guess we'll see what this says.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way. But I couldn't let you do
Yeah, let's do
This
it.
is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Let's do it.
Here you go. 1,000
Happy
credits.
to help.
Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
No worries. Good luck. Hopefully he gets these 416. But he left already. What else does he have? Semi-automatic rifle. Shotgun. Shepard gets plus 10% health. Oh, it's very expensive. Dramatically reducing damage taken from most attacks. These fibers also act as a Medigel conduit, improving healing. I could probably use that. It's expensive. We'll see. At least I know it exists. Ew. Who are you? What the? Ah! Oh, I don't like it.
Leave, human. Tell Captain Gabon we not kill anyone today.
Who are you? Oh. Who's a Vorka?
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Vorcha.
No, not too many. You stay away. We kill you.
I don't know a Captain Gaborn. Why would I tell him anything?
Go away. Talk too much. Gaborn's thugs get no more. We leave.
I'm talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gaborn's tricks. We leave.
Bye?
This place. How could these people be left to rot like this?
You don't understand, or you don't want to?
Doesn't really matter.
No. Omega has worked this way for a very long time. No one's changing it now.
Species influenza. The development comes as a result of samples contaminated during a bionic attack on their research center 2 years ago. Fortunately, there were few casualties. Ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The Council has pledged a full investigation.
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm kind of just exploring at this point. Probably going where I'm not supposed to go. I wonder if this is the back door to the party. Tip, yes. Okay, bye. Maybe not right now. Got work to do. There's fire. Is there anybody else I can talk to? I feel like Miranda's probably really pissed off at me that we're in here right now. I can, like, just feel her rolling her eyes.
Don't act like you know. Just plan for the funeral normally. During the service, someone will want to set up a meeting. He's in on it with whoever killed your family. You tear off a few of his fingers, you'll find out who did this to you.
Thanks.
No, you said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first, then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Aria's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Aria's now.
Sounds tragic.
What do you know about Aria?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Aria arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did.
Oh.
She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
Never underestimated an Asari. That was your first mistake.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
I should be going.
Interesting. We'll talk. Okay. Well, we know a little bit of how powerful Arya is, so that should be good for when we actually meet her. Let's go back to the front. What's over here? Private residence access denied. Okay.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
What's going on
I told
here?
you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
Oh, Morden's over here? Wait, what? Who do you work for? We can't go in.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
Work for?
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Tilok calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solis in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck. The area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Tell me more about this plague.
It starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood. And, well, then I shoot you. It affects multiple species. Turians, Solarians, Krogan, you name it. Only humans are immune. And Vorcha, if you count them. An airborne disease that takes down multiple races. Can't let that spread. Hence the quarantine.
I didn't think diseases could cross species barriers. Turians and Solarians can't even eat the same food.
Right. Most people figure that it has to be synthetic. Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here. And seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
Any idea where I can find Morden's clinic?
Interesting.
Not a clue. What do you care? Place is quarantined, remember?
Listen, you're stuck here till this quarantine's over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Oh my gosh.
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
Alright, I guess we're going in.